Hello and welcome to the channel. As the country continues to ride a wave of fuel and naira scarcity amid continuous protests by citizens as a result, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, continues to build steam ahead of the election slated for February 25th. A new election poll, the third in a series conducted by ANAP Foundation, as the former Anambra State Governor winner and the preferred choice by Nigerians. This is making it how many now of such polls Obi has won. Not that it will matter though on the long run, but it goes to show the growing popularity of Obi and that if care is not taken, he really might blow the other candidates out the water. Considering the other candidates have the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, which has had an 8-year rule now, and the People's Democratic Party PDP, which ruled for 16 behind them. But the real election is still weeks away, and if Obi is to emerge victorious like he has done in almost every poll conducted so far, then a lot of work still needs to be done, and Nigerians truly have to come out en masse and vote. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Poll shows Peter Obi remains top pick for Nigerian president. Former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, has again emerged as the preferred choice to become Nigeria's next president, according to an opinion poll, the third in the past week, showing the Labour Party candidate as the top candidate. In the survey commissioned by ANAP Foundation and conducted by NOI Polls Limited, respondents identified Mr. Obi as their favorite to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari through the election scheduled for 25th February. The foundation published two polls last September and December showing the Labour Party candidate as the most favorable candidate. In the latest poll, 21% of participants said they have decided to vote Mr. Obi of the Labour Party over 13% who said they would vote Bola Tinubu of the ruling All Progressives Congress and 10% in favour of Atiku Abubakar of the main opposition, People's Democratic Party. Like the previous polls, Rabiu Kwankwaso of the New Nigeria's People Party is a lone outsider, trailing with 3%. A total of 53% of respondents were either undecided or refused to answer, according to a statement by ANAP on Wednesday. Mr. Obi's 8% lead is significant, but not sufficient to separate him from the pack, ANAP said. The organization said 2,000 people participated in its recent survey that was concluded this month. Last week, the Labour Party candidate was identified as the preferred president by almost 53% of participants in Kwako's 1,008-person survey that was released on 13 February. Messrs. Tinubu and Abubakar both tallied less than 20%. Mr. Obi's campaign has generated a momentum that many people didn't expect. However, the ruling party and the main opposition PDP insist that he cannot triumph on 25th February. Mr. Kwankwaso of the NNPP also said Mr. Obi's supporters are only on social media and that his appeal is too thinly spread across the country's states to give him victory. ANAP's poll said the gender split of undecided voters shows that 27% of women are undecided versus 18% of male registered voters. The percentage of registered voters and/or voters with their permanent voters cards (PVC) is as follows in each of the zones: 96% in the Northeast, 93% in the Northwest and Southeast respectively. Slightly lower voter registration percentages were recorded in the North Central with 92%, Southwest with 89% and the South-South with 88%, the survey said. Also, maximum voter participation across the 6 geopolitical zones now range within a narrow band of 88 to 96%. Meanwhile, 9% of respondents said religion would affect the choice of candidates, while 87% responded that their choices were not being influenced by religion. In the same vein, 7% responded in the affirmative to ethnicity affecting their choice of candidates, while 89% responded that their choices were not influenced by ethnicity. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. The data summarizes the top 5 reasons why voters are more inclined to vote in the forthcoming elections as follows. The need to tackle insecurity, 36%, inflation, 26%, unemployment, 11%, poverty alleviation, 6%, and education, 5%. Several people have criticized the methodology deployed in conducting the polls, but ANAP said the methodology used by NOI polls is almost the exact same methodology that was used in previous presidential polls that they handled in 2011, 2015, and 2019. In all those past presidential polls, the frontrunner that was identified by our polls ended up winning the elections, irrespective of a rather large percentage of voters who were undecided and or refused to indicate who their preferred candidate was, ANAP said. The foundation concluded that their method has been tried and tested since 2011. They, however, conceded that the 2023 presidential elections are too close to call. Mr. Peter Obi has been the frontrunner throughout, but we caution that the undecided and refused vote is still too high in early February 2023 to be ignored. We had thought that by declaring our third and final poll until February 2023, we would see a collapse of the undecided vote. The reality is that the reduction in the undecided vote has been more than offset by the increase in the number of voters who refuse to disclose the name of their preferred candidates. Meanwhile, the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has clarified why he did not pay a courtesy visit to the Oba of Lagos, Rilwan Akiolu, during his mega rally in the state on Saturday. Unlike other states where Obi always visited traditional rulers before embarking on his campaigns, he started out in Lagos at the Alaba International Market. Obi later headed for the Tafawa Balewa Square, where a campaign rally was held with many of his supporters and party faithful in attendance. Controversy trailed the fact that Obi did not visit Oba Akiolu, as some wondered why the LP standard bearer didn't do so. Speaking on Channels Television Monday evening, Obi said it was not an issue. I have the utmost respect for the Oba of Lagos. I have always done so to every other traditional ruler. They, royal fathers, are highly respected. This is not the only place where this had happened. We wanted to branch to the palace, but we were told that he was not readily available to receive us and that we should apply and come some other day, Obi said. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.